Hi students, welcome to week 5 of e-learning. I'm really excited for this week's assignments. So I just wanted to jump on here and give you a quick rundown of what we're going to be doing. So office hours and Google Meet times are the same as they were last week. I'll be available from 12 to 1, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and we will meet starting at 1:30 for my 1-2 class, 2 o'clock for my 3-4, and 2:30 for my 5-6 class. If you can't make your classes time, you are always more than welcome to join another class. Don't feel like you're stuck with that. I just know that a lot of people would wanted to meet with their class. So continuing to read a minimum of 20 minutes a day. I think next week I'm going to bump that up to 30 minutes a day. I'd really like you reading a little bit more. And then you're completing the digital literary journal for theme, and we're going to write letters this week. So our theme, let's talk about that first. So our digital literary journal theme is focused, of course, on theme. So you have 3 slides total, but this first slide is the anchor chart for theme. So let's move this over here for now. So it goes through the anchor chart for theme. It has all the information, everything you need to know about theme. And then your next slide, of course, anything that's yellow is what you're going to fill out. So your next slide is the graphic organizer for theme that we did at the beginning of the year, except, not at the beginning of the year, at the, during historical fiction, except we had it kind of straight down and I couldn't get it to fit straight down. So I just did step 1, big idea, step 2, universal truth, and then I moved the so what over to the side so it all fit on a slide, and then your 2 pieces of evidence. And the last thing you're going to do is you're going to put it all together into a theme long write. So remember CEW, theme statement with the author, the title of the book, and then adding in at least 2 pieces of evidence to prove the theme. I also gave you the sentence starters, sentence stems that you can start your theme long write with. So it's all laid out there. And then the last thing you guys are going to do this week is what I'm most excited about, and it's the letter writing. So I talked a little bit about this with you guys during our Google Meet last week, but we're going to focus on flooding our family and friends with happy mail. So my goal is for you each to send 2 handwritten letters to friends or family members. So that would mean we get to flood the world with 100 letters at least. We want to keep them positive, uplifting. I would like you to have your letters written and mailed by Thursday the 23rd. If you're not able to mail, like if something happens, you just can't mail the letter because you can't get stamps, you can't get envelopes. I get that. But so you can email, but I really want to keep email as the last resort. Like everybody's getting hundreds of emails every single day with all of this work from home and quarantine. So I really wanted to flood with like actual mail. My dad sent me a letter this week. I sent out some letters. It's just fun to get something that's not a bill or junk mail. So in order to turn this assignment in, all you're going to do is take a picture of the correctly addressed envelope and upload it to Schoology. You don't need to like share the letter with me. I'm okay. Some of this stuff might be personal, so I'm okay with that. I just want to see the envelope addressed and stamped as you're putting it in the mailbox. Lots of different people you can send letters to. I put them all here. The only one I wanted to talk about was a teacher. If you want to send a letter of appreciation to a teacher, just reach out to me because some teachers are going to be comfortable with giving you their address and some teachers are not. And so if a teacher is not comfortable with sharing their address, then maybe I can like come by and pick your letter up out of your mailbox and drop it off with that teacher or something. Like we can figure out something to get it to them, just because I think it's really important that you guys get to share your appreciation to whoever you would like to. So that's for this week. If you go through all the slides, I want you to work through all these slides. It's got everything you need to know about your letter, all the parts of a friendly letter, what your friendly letter should look like, along with what your envelope should look like when it's done. So reach out if you have any questions. I'm really excited and I can't wait to see you guys on Tuesday during our meet.